Move your mic away from your beard or whatever keeps pummeling it.
Beard pummel.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just saying, your mic is making a lot of rumbly stuff.
For the viewers to see and hear or something.
Oh, what?
It's all these white people.
Fucking white people. Damn.
Okay, now, how do we change, for the viewer's sake, the name under our icon, or the name that's presented?
Display name under settings.
Aha. I am Dungeon Master. What? It didn't save. What the heck? Dungeon Master. Save the name. Bam.
You warmed up yet, Mark?
Yep. Took away light. Because I got night vision. Biatch. So fuck y'all.
Mark,
Yeah.
you got to put a picture of yourself in your whatcha-has. Oh no, Nate's not showing pictures. Never mind, don't worry about it.
I can on that screen if you like.
I was trying to make like associations
I mean, I can
for
on
the
this screen, that's fine.
the viewers.
Name's only regular. But then I have to change mine. Whatever, I don't know. Whatever, who cares? Fucking white people.
Mine looks terrible because it's taken in 16 by 9.
Oh, it's pretty awful, yeah. I was going to say something, but I decided to let it go.
I guess I didn't know I had to crop it square.
Crop
What are
it
you gonna
square.
do?
Crop it square.
How do I change my picture? Hold on. I'm gonna look. Ah, itch. Oh, I think you have to be out of the game to change your picture.
Probably.
Well, I'm gonna exit the game for a moment.
Show me potato salad.
My profile. No, not my message inbox. My profile. Go to my profile. Yay! Change my image. Choose a file.
See how long I can keep this character up.
I think that did it. Games. Join the game. Oh snap. It has to be less than square. That's crazy. My head looks goofy, tall, and thin.
Stretch
the
arm
heck?
face. I don't know.
Perfect. Stretch arm face. I love it. It's my new favorite thing. Oh, for everyone watching afterward, welcome to the first session of, I don't know what to call this. What did I call it? Clay's
Trouble in
Experimental.
Wendlow.
Trouble in Wendlow. That's right. Yeah, I'm gonna be the most fantabulous dungeon master ever there was. I'm
Whoever
gonna try not to
mastered
lose
a
my
dungeon.
voice.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to maintain this character, but I'm guessing that it's gonna fall by the wayside by like session 3. If I make it
Nah,
that
no,
long,
you gotta
so.
keep it up. That'll make it exciting.
You're a Triton. I'm so happy.
I needed to do something from Volos, so I'm going to do a Triton Storm or Tempest Cleric.
Yeah, I asked Clay if I can get wonky. He said yes, so I got wonky as shit.
What is your race? A Kenku or are you something else?
No, I'm a Kenku.
Mark Jr., you
Okay.
gotta put your picture in your roll 20 profile.
Maybe Sizemore Crackle is one of those
What?
like hidden images.
Like, I'm trying to associate the picture that shows with the person speaking to the character's name. So if they see your face above Sizemore Crackle down at the bottom, it'll give
I
them
don't know how to
that
do that shit.
association.
Eat a dick. I don't know how to do that.
You exit the game by the gear. Exit game, and then you go to my profile and you change your picture.
I don't have any pictures of me on this bitch.
Well, okay, so plug your phone into your computer and take one of your selfies off of there and put it on there. Duh.
Yeah.
You're sitting at the computer.
Fact.
You have to put up with a hockey player. That's all there is to it. I'm not changing mine.
Oh, you can do it. You've already got
Not
the
change
Skype.
it.
It's on that computer. You've got the Skype picture right there in front of you.
Where do I change it at?
What?
Go to my profile.
I'm in it.
Yep, top left-hand corner. There's a area to click in, upload a picture.
Oh, okay. Change image.
Mm-hmm.
Change image.
Where are you at? In the
Roll
roll
20.
20?
Levittown.
No,
Go
you're
to
not
the
in
gear.
Levittown. Yeah, I'm in the gear.
And go to exit game.
Okay.
And then you go to my profile. And edit your profile.
Where's my profile? Oh, there's my profile. And then I have to figure out how to change that now.
It's not going to update for a while.
How do I change that?
By believing in life after love.
Okay, that's good.
These fucking basketball contracts are ridiculous.
Yeah, 37 days for $100 million.
All right, so how do I change my picture then?
What do you mean?
I'm in my profile.
On the top left-hand corner, you'll see a box with lines around it. It says, change picture.
Oh, you're full of it.
No, you're just internet illiterate, and it's weird.
I'm in the top left hand. I'm right here. Roll 20.
There's a
My
big
profile.
ass box. You'll see a picture there or an empty box.
I got a picture. Change image. Got it. Change image. Where am I going to get that image from?
What happens if I do this?
I'm going to continue to peruse ESPN.
An adult black dragon only has a 23 strength? What a bitch.
Yes.
Do get 3 attacks around.
Plus legendary actions.
So how do I find my
Water.
picture on Skype?
Can we just stop having them fuck with that? I'm so bored of this already.
Whatever.
Click duke, clicky duke.
Hi, the dark. We're not doing dick.
No, we're just hanging out. All right. Are you guys gonna rejoin the game, or should I just go ahead with the preamble?
I think they just both went AFK. I think that's their thing.
Is there a need to rejoin the game?
Oh, I muted myself.
Excuse me.
According to this lady who tried to friend me on Facebook, I can touch her on www.fuck-me.site. So
Oh, damn!
it's a pretty sweet
What an
deal.
offer!
It's a pretty sweet deal. I'm in there like swimwear, Mina. How to shut up when other people are talking, yeah.
Dad, you should be doing this upstairs. Like, every time. Mom shouldn't have to, like, be all quiet for you. I mean, she will
doesn't.
eventually.
No, she doesn't. Don't have to be quiet.
You're right.
Yeah, I know, that's the worst part.
This is her house too.
Right, but if you go upstairs, you'll have the quiet that you need, that I need, to give my awesome presentation.
There's your presentation. How's that?
I mean, no better than before.
No better than before, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. I'm
Dark.
Yeah.
Dark is from, what you call it? Algeria.
That's
Interesting guy.
That's not a real place. You just made that up.
No, Northern Africa, bro.
Africa's not a real place either.
That is not what I meant, but that's okay. All right. No problem. All right, everybody feel ready?
So ready?
Trouble in Wendlow, Episode 1. 4 months ago, Captain J.I. Lovett of the merchant ship Sandra Cullen agreed to take your group aboard for his voyage to the city of Wendlow in exchange for your labor as deckhands and other such. 2 weeks ago, the ship and her crew was caught in a violent storm. Her masts were struck by lightning, setting everything ablaze, and minutes later she capsized by the violence of the waves. The only survivors were the cabin boy, a sprightly, skinny thing named Churl Levend, the grizzled, bearded specter of the first mate Hansel Givepace, and you all. In 2 weeks, bare rations, 3 canteens of water, and a single skin of wine have sustained little more than the bagged ghosts of who you all were above the grandiosity of the Sandra Cullen. Dawn on the 15th day aboard the lifeboat shouts. Hansel shouts from his hoarse throat, "Land!" and points to the great walls of the city Wendlow as they skirt the horizon before the surrounding land. "Drinks are on me," he hollers, "and dinner, my God, the dinner we're going to eat." He grabs the aftmost oars and rows with exertion enough to bear all of his parched veins. The moment the boat... wrong paragraph.
Wham.
Eventually, all aboard can see the sails of the great vessels always found coming and going from Wendlow. Then the guarding cliffs that surround the city to the east and west, high and gray and rounded by untold years of weather and the god's wrath. The cabin boy points and laughs and awes at the majesty of it all, as do you. The moment the boat bumps the dock, Hansel Givepace snatches Churl Levin by his bony wrists and hustles away toward the walls and the city beyond. "Come," he hollers back. "I said dinner, didn't I? And drinks! Drinks for everyone!" Hansel leads the party through the south end of the East Lows, or to the East Lows. Let me bring up the right one. God, I'm this bad at this. Bam. That should be coming up now. He leads you to his favorite tavern, the Lowland Pony. Once inside, Hansel orders the most lavish feast a half-cooked place like the Lowland Pony can provide, and drinks for all. He says, "So this is what brings you to this shit of a city."
Where are we at? North, east, south, west,
Hold
1,
on.
2 heights.
You are in the East Lows. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mhm.
Now, where are we? You said?
The East Lows.
Okay. And there be monsters. I'm always down for some monster hunting. Y'all down for some monster
Where do
hunting?
we see that?
That, oh, you have that. After a couple of weeks aboard a rickety lifeboat, whatever the equivalent in this age is, you had forgotten the whole reason why you had gone aboard the ship and offered your services as, you know, deckhands and whatnots in exchange for a free voyage to Wendlow was because of this document. They've been spread all over the
Shoot 'em later.
southern. Is he
Okay.
not here? Do I have to read that whole thing over
That's just
again?
not, he'll get it in the replay.
So anyway, these posters have been spread all over the southern and western flanks of the country. And you, all, you know, seeking so much adventure, took one and took off to Wendlow when you could.
By the way, that's a good podcast too. Here there be monsters. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
throwing it out there.
TikTok is master now. You must feed master first. And then I scream in a very hoarse voice.
I knew it!
Man.
Charles Levin hollers. As did I, boy. That's the newest attraction for this shit of a city. Come kill our monsters. Guess you better seek out one of those good-for-nothings. I don't recommend Modin Lawbringer, though. He's a dirty one. Try Charles Farah first. Never liked him, but he's the best on that list. Okay.
All
You
right. We
drink.
eat and drink. Yeah.
Mhm. Long after dark, and many drinks later, Hansel crams an unsealed scroll into Fester's hand. I can't myself. The poor girl will be devastated, and I won't have that weighing me down when there's life left in me. Her name is Petra Namsi. Lives up on 1-2 Heights, Bora Street, I think. Then he stumbles away to his room.
All right. Let's
Oh.
go check her out in the AM.
Come on.
Where y'all want to go now?
Might have to zoom in to show that to the audience.
Zoom into what?
Oh, I gotta show you it.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. The note reads,
Right.
My dearest lady, I wrote this note with the hope that it would never need to be delivered. I hoped when we saw one another next, it would be with long embraces and tales of gallant adventures at sea. But if you are reading this, it shan't be so. I will not be returning to you or our beloved city. Do not mourn me too long. Take solace that you were my guiding light at every port, whether you were there waiting at the seaside or 1,000 leagues afar. Take solace in my death, for it was aboard our Sandra Cullen. Yours ever after, J.I. Lovett, Captain of the Sandra Cullen, 2nd of the Wendlow Town Council.
Is that the boat we were just on that sank?
Yes.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
So, in Mark's voice, I'm going to say, "Go now! Go now!"
Okay. We can go now.
Okay, in my description, I said, long after dark and many drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps it would be best not to wake her at such an hour to deliver such dire news.
Do it first thing in the morning. Ruin her day. Bam. All right.
I tilt my head to the side and say, "Dead?"
Yes, the captain went down with her
the
ship.
captain went down with
His
the boat.
I'm not asking you, Clay.
Oh, of course not. Sorry.
Talos has taken him beneath the waves. Yes.
He
Fester,
is one with the ocean.
Fester, give to TikTok.
What am I giving to TikTok?
TikTok,
Don't give to
TikTok, TikTok, TikTok.
Don't give it to TikTok. Just you put it in your pocket. Hang on to that till morning time.
Okay.
Clay, can I make
TikTok
a?
seems,
Can I?
TikTok seems a little off.
Can I forge a note off of that, Clay?
Forge a note. It depends. Can you forge? Expert forgery.
I also have a
Let's
forgery
see.
kit I'm proficient with.
Okay, very good. Let me see the difficulty of his, what you call it. Maybe that'll do. No, that's way too high. Okay.
38 sounds good to me.
God damn. How about I say, yes, you can.
Okay. What do you want me to roll?
I want you to roll against
No, what skill, Clay? What skill?
a 13. I don't have a picture up of the skills and whatnot. I got to bring up a character sheet.
Deception it
Hold on.
is. Okay, so
Deception.
18.
Yeah, there you go. Why didn't you offer that up in the first place? Why you got to confuse me?
Because you
Success.
might have wanted a performance. So I'm going to write a letter in his handwriting that says, I'm not actually dead. The people of the boat are not to be trusted. Trust only TikTok. And then sign it with his name.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect.
After everybody goes to sleep.
Okay.
And I say,
In the
Master
morning.
must rest. And I go to bed.
In the morning.
Yes, in the morning.
Okay. What's your move?
We get breakfast,
Mm-hmm.
and then we head towards the 1-2 heights.
All right. There's two ways up: the south and the north. Take it. You.
Probably just go south, depending on.
Okay.
It's got to be closer.
At the top of the hill, you can. There's a great market and courtyard where merchants and vendors are setting up all throughout. The first street you come to, going north, is Bora.
Okay. And she was on...
I was about to say, somebody else going to say something?
She was
Fuck.
on 122 Bora, right? Something like that?
Mhm.
I'm going to repeat it in whoever read the notes out loud voice.
Repeat what?
The address.
Oh, you didn't get an address.
Yeah,
He said that he lives up on 1-2 Heights, Bora Street.
Yeah, I'm going to repeat that in his voice.
Okay.
1-2 Heights, Bora Street.
All right, we're on Bora, and we're in 1-2 Heights. Do they have mailboxes or names on the frickin' outside of the damn buildings?
Did
They
the cap...
do have family names on many of these very fancy and large houses up here.
Okay, and what was his last name?
just going to ruin it. Did the captain ever say her name in my presence?
No.
Okay.
Set it to Fester.
Did I overhear it?
Roll a d20.
5.
5. I think not.
Okay. Okay. Then... I just point to a random house and say, Master needs to be there.
Well, I would say that it's probably all written in common, right? And I can read common, so I look for his last name on one of the houses.
For whose last name?
The captain's. Well, it's his wife we're going to, right? Give her the bad news.
All right. Near the northernmost end, where there's a corner bend, there's a long 2-section house, and the plate on it says "Love It."
Right there.
I suggest we don't let the bird do the talking.
No, I'll go and knock on the door.
All right, you're met at the door by a servant, and she brings you. Which one are you? Sizemore? Fester, of course. she brings you in to sit in the parlor.
Thank you. Appreciate
Mhm.
that. Is
A
the missus
slight-
home?
Oh, yes, she'll be here soon.
Okay, sweet. Thank you.
Okay. A slight, homely woman of not more than 30 years enters the room. She looks you over
I stand
and
up.
begins to sob. Soon she collapses onto a sofa,
I catch her.
and her sobs turn to whispers. She says, "You have news of my husband."
I do, ma'am. Here is his letter to you. And you have my heartfelt condolences on your loss.
She cries silently, and she rolls the note and thanks you. "You have my thanks, but you must leave now. I'm to host a gala tonight." She turns to the servant in the room and says, "See that he is rewarded." And then she walks out.
All right.
Uh,
If you ever need anything, ma'am, my name is Fester.
The servant walks you out and clinks a small bag in your hand and shuts the door behind you.
Okay, before the door is open, it goes in my pocket.
As she tried to walk away, Clay, I slid my note into her pocket
All right.
with a 22 sleight of hand.
Very good. So you did. What's next?
In a very bellicose voice, I scream, "Raise the dead!" And then I start walking
All right,
down the
everybody, I
street.
gave her the bad news. She cried. That she's having a gala tonight. And I told her if she ever needed help, just give us a holler, mainly me, Fester, and we'll come and give her a hand if she needs it, since she lost her husband.
A carriage pulls into the drive, a tall and long, dark carriage with gold trim, pulled by 4 horses, and a man gets out.
Horses or steeds?
I don't give a shit.
Steeds are a lot more expensive than horses. Okay, that's why I'm asking.
Miniature ponies.
And an austere figure with a thick salt and pepper beard and a foreboding countenance steps out. "You there, who are you all?"
Well, whatever the hell you are, what's your name? And then I'll give you mine.
"I am Modin Lawbringer, first man of the city council, and I'm wondering why you're at my daughter's doorstep."
If she was married to the captain of the ship, I brought her the bad news that her husband was lost at sea.
Lost at sea.
You see his countenance turn even darker, and he storms past you and through the door.
Okay, where's the practical joker to trip the guy when he goes palling me because I want to kick his ass?
No, because that nigga did it.
Clay, as he's opening the door, I'm going to mimic the sound of the shipwreck.
Well, it sounds like a cacophony of water, lightning, or water, thunder, screaming men, and renting wood.
And I mimic that.
Oh,
Okay, the door slams behind him.
where's that practical joker thief we were supposed to have?
Um,
How big of a bird are you, Nate?
nobody knows.
Can you fly?
I cannot fly. I am 4'8" and about 90 pounds.
You're an annoying little bastard.
Scott, you are Volantis Seawrath?
I am. I'm a
I like
Triton sailor who worships the evil god of storms, Talos. And I feel like we've probably done some wrong, or the captain has done some wrong to incur Talos' wrath upon his ship.
Poor dude made a deal with Talos to take him out. That's all I'm saying.
Who?
Her father didn't approve of him.
So
Didn't like the last name Lovett and shit. Like, what kind of shit is that?
Maybe he was ugly like Lyle Lovett.
Well, I guess you guys can carry on. You might as well get to know one another, and it'll help the audience at the same time. Thank you for the introduction, Scott. I didn't bother to prompt it. Fester?
How well do we know each other?
You were aboard ship for more than 70 days, including the after the shipwreck.
Well, then Mark pretty much nailed me, unless anybody wants to know more about an annoying bird person.
That's what he is. Annoying bird person.
That he is.
I'm just a simple
okay.
wizard.
Hey, I'm Fester Macbeth. I'm from a small town where I farmed with my dad till I was 16 and got drafted into the local militia army.
You want to bring up his picture for the audience there, Nate, since Dad can't do the thing right?
I mean, it's fine. It's whatever. They know who he is. It's cool.
Oh, dude, he's got a sweet Fu Manchu. See,
Yeah,
that's why you need a character picture.
Right there.
Oh, no, I meant the picture of his character.
Yeah, I did it.
Oh, okay.
YouTube's just
And
behind. Bro.
I spent 6 years supposedly paying off my debt before I was able to finally bribe myself out of the army after numerous whippings for being a butthead. I didn't want to be there in the first place.
Oh, then it's totally possible we completely bonded there, Fester.
So,
All right, I'm kicking it with Scott. What's your name, Scott? Kicking it with Scott.
Valentis.
Valentis. Okay, you're my sailor buddy. I'm just
He's
a magic
very
user.
he's very doom and gloom.
I'm cool with that.
Because he worships an evil god, even though he's not evil himself. He just knows that if you're traveling the oceans, it's probably best to have someone who can maybe commune with the god of storms.
It's an insurance policy.
Yeah. Do some healing.
Yeah. So I am TikTok, or TikTok, and I am a Kenku who was a slave to a clockmaker / necromancer, and I will often be heard speaking in a pidge-podge potluck of voices, and I have nightmares where I scream in my sleep in my master's voice, mostly about beating me.
I can understand that. I got whipped numerous times. I got the scars across my back.
All right, I'm Sizemore Crackle. I'm a half elf, really just a wizard. Grew up in a wizard town. That's about it. Didn't really do shit.
So,
Learn how to be a magic user.
Dude, that
in
is-
wizard towns, do they only trade magic for goods? Or are there, like, farmers? Are there wizard farmers?
Mark, that was the
No,
worst
they-
Harry Potter fan fiction I've ever heard.
It was. It's because I don't like Harry Potter. No, we got our serfs, or turfs. Serfs. Yeah, we got our serfs.
Surf and turf. Yeah.
No, we got our serfs. It's cool. They take care of that shit. I just got to hang out in the magic tower alive. Was cool. Even though I only got 8 hit points, they're like bitch. So, but it was cool.
So I will look to the.
Well, dude,
I will look to the rest of the party and in Fester's voice say, "Kill monsters," and then in a very bellicose, hoarse voice, "Or raise the dead."
Of the two options, I would prefer the first.
Yep, kill monsters.
Scott, give me an insight.
Alright.
And does your character know anything of Kenku?
Other than you, probably not. Because you lived under the ocean. Holy
Okay.
shit.
Then I will give you the insight to it. You would guess that my character probably doesn't know the word for resurrection.
Ah. Okay.
Okay. Where to, gentlemen?
That's the question I just posed to the group.
well, shit. We don't have anything to do at the moment, right? We don't have a quest or anything. We were hunting monsters. Obviously, we suck at it. Went down in a storm.
Didn't we
So,
just
do
have
need-
a letter about something, or that was just his letter?
Well, we came to the
Nope.
city because of the There Be Monsters letter, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's a lead to
Go
pick
find
up.
some monsters.
Well, seek out the city council for hire.
No, we don't want to talk to what's his name we just talked to. We want to talk to the other guy.
The third seat.
The Verndon Gandermooner.
That's not a real
We're
thing.
done, right? I don't, well, how do you say it? It's definitely Gandermooner.
I would literally just repeat what you just said in your own voice.
Verdon
But it's
Gandermooner.
You got
Bam,
Charles
that's it.
Farah, Modin Lawbringer, and Vernon Gendermooner for contracts for hire.
So we don't want to talk to Lawbringer because he's a dick.
Yep. So he said to see Charles Farah if that would be the
Okay.
most
All right,
beneficial.
Charles. Fair. That's who we need to find. Bam.
Okay, where do you go looking for him?
Well, I go to the market and I ask them where the council
That's what I
normally
said.
meets
Ask
at,
him now.
and say, okay, we're here to take on jobs. So where's the council meet at so we can go and get some jobs?
Well, what kind of person do you ask?
One of the salespeople, you know, out
One of the
out-
vendors?
Yeah.
Well, what kind of vendor do you ask?
Town fucking guard.
You,
not
you ask the
Town guard don't sell things, Mark.
No, we
No, it's
asked the
called
town
bribes
guard
then.
where we go to meet this fucking person.
Guardsman says, "You looking for Charles Farah? You find him in the magistrate's office."
And where would that be, sir?
Oh, that's hold on, I gotta find it. I'm looking for it. I wrote it. Oh, it's in Northout.
All right. Thanks, dog.
Thanks,
So
dog.
you head down to
Northout
Northout.
looks pretty big, but okay. We'll go down to that square right there. Is that another market area
Yeah.
between Bestwich and East Loath and Northout?
Mm-hmm. It is. That's the more common marketplace. At the northeast end are the cheapest wares and the skeeviest pawners, and at the southwest corner is a better reflection of the very fanciful market that's up on 1-2 Heights.
Mm. Okay.
Okay.
I need to buy some
Magistrate's
things. Is there somebody here who sells flint and steel and torches?
Yes, both.
I need some. I'm an omen. I can't see at night.
Well, they cost money.
I got a little bit.
All right, then you pay money for them.
Don't fear, I can produce light.
Oh, you can?
Because apparently creatures that live in the deep, deep ocean can't see in darkness.
That makes
Okay.
perfect sense.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What do you do once in the central marketplace?
I scream that guy's name in Mark's voice.
I'm gonna tackle
People look around.
you, dick. You're such a dick.
I asked one of the dealers, salesmen, whatever they are, where we could find the magistrate's office at, if you give us better directions.
What kind of person do you ask? Do you ask
One of the better sales-looking people.
Oh, a
That's dressed a
good-looking
little bit
person.
better
All
than-
right. There is
no,
a beautiful
dressed
young
nicely.
woman who's selling fish in her father's stead as he loads things into and out of crates behind her. You're
Wow.
looking for who?
Charles Farah. He's at the magistrate's office.
Oh, Charles Farah. Yeah. If you go up here to the east on Burl Street, turn left on Law. It's on Law Street.
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And I give her a couple coppers for her.
Will you just click on the
Alright.
fucking map where it is?
I repeat those directions.
I'm doing the role playing.
Yes, I repeat those directions in her voice.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. I'll draw a line. Can I draw a line? This is Law Street.
And then I
No.
hold my hand out to Fester for a few coppers.
Up there.
Not happening,
I
buddy.
don't, I don't see it, but okay, let's go. Fuck it. Okay. Rolling.
Okay. So you head up, turn left on Law, and on the right-hand side, you can easily see the magistrate's office. That is a picture.
It is a
It's
picture.
so beautiful. It's,
Birdie.
in fact, a tall building in some parts, with gold-painted ornaments of the law lining the exterior of the building. The first room inside the door is a vestibule where a young mustachioed man sits writing with his head in his work.
We've come about the contract.
Who are you looking for?
Gander
Farah.
Mooner.
No,
Farah.
no.
Farah.
We're looking for Farah.
Oh, that one.
All right, the young man looks up. Do you have an appointment?
No, all we have is this.
Oh, okay. Let's see. He opens up the ledger. Tomorrow morning, hour past dawn.
Fine.
Can I sneak a peek at the ledger?
Every day there's an
It's
hour
wide
past
open
dawn,
and it's
young
huge.
man.
It's like a fucking encyclopedia.
Okay, well then while he's looking through the ledger, can I just create a note in his handwriting that we're to see the guy immediately?
Bam. Thanks, dog.
It'll be rather
Less-
difficult upside down,
less-
and he writes incredibly small, so it'll be challenging. Give me, well, whatever, an investigation in perception, something or other. I don't know. Give me a roll.
Nope. I scrawl it
No.
hastily and do the best I can. And then I hand it to
Okay.
him.
Okay. What did you write in the note?
I wrote, since I rolled so poorly, that TikTok and his friends are to see whoever the fuck, who are we seeing? Charla Flarla or whatever.
Farah.
I got confused because we've all been saying the different names and we're all wrong. Charla Farah, and then I'm going to realize that I don't know the guy's name, so I'm going to sign it the mustache man behind the desk.
All right.
Then I'm going to hand it to him.
Okay. Then I will see you hour past dawn tomorrow.
Yes. Thank you.
Goodbye. And he waves his hand and puts his head back into his work.
You must get paid good. You did a shitty job doing that, bird guy.
How would you know?
Not everyone's a home run.
I mean, that's fair. But damn, you mimic us perfectly. You even signed it that mustache guy. I mean, what the fuck?
No name.
All right.
No name.
No name. Yeah, mustache guy. So we try to find a place to stay somewhere around here.
Fester, that bag that you pocketed has 20
Mhm.
silver pieces in it.
Ooh, I'm rich.
That's a shitty ass fucking reward.
Bitch, I
That was a thank you for a message. You're silly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like a tip, right? I'd give you like $1. You right.
I got $2. So stick it in your ear
So,
sideways.
What's the other guy's name?
Gander Moon.
No.
And Lawbreaker.
Moden. So I say, why don't we go see? And then I'll say, Lawbringer in Mark's voice. And then in some woman's voice, I'll say, 'cause he's the best, and we know where he is.
No, he's a dick.
I shrug.
His daughter just lost her husband.
And I point the direction that he's in.
Pissed.
Yeah, he's right here. We know where he's at.
Oh, you hear a voice, gruff voice, from a bum sitting on the ground beside the stairs to the to the magistrate's office. You don't want to see Lawbringer. He's having, the man's obviously drunk, first thing in the morning. He's having the gala tonight. Don't you know they just made him first man of the city council.
In the same
Like,
woman's voice, I say,
conveniently right
he's the
after
best.
this guy's death. Like, conveniently right after this captain's death, he's got first mate, first whatever, first eat a dick, my guy.
First man of the city council.
But was this after the captain died? Was this like in
Who
like,
died?
running
Who
concurrent
what?
like this?
Who died?
Captain Lovelet? Lovelet?
Love it.
Love it.
I don't know Captain Lovett.
No, okay,
Of the
good.
Dingle and Dangle.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Okay. So, yeah.
Silliness.
Well, just
What?
find the other guy then. Gander Mooner.
Yeah, where's Gander Mooner?
Who are you asking?
No, I walk right back in the magistrate's office and ask for Gandermooner.
Verdun Gandamooner is the magistrate and city council member, and it would be a week or more to get an appointment with him.
Wow.
Put me on the books.
These people think they're a bunch of freaking important people or some shit.
Well, if you receive a contract with Mr. Charles Farah, second man to the magistrate, I'm not sure you'll be able to finish the contract before the appointment with Mr. Gandermooner would be available. So, I think not for now. Goodbye.
Bunch of dicks. God.
They all think they're important people.
Yeah, I don't like
So
that.
they got a morning star alongside their head.
Just as a reminder, so your associations here, Verdun Gandermooner is magistrate and city council member. Charles Farah is second man to the magistrate and city council member. And Modin Lawbringer is first man of the city council.
Woo!
Clay, I'm going to write a note and hand it to Fester and say, give to Mustache Man behind the desk in Mark's voice. And it's going to be a note from Rumble Toadlick, who is my alter ego.
Okay,
And
perfect.
I'm going to seal it with his signet ring.
Okay.
And it's going to tell him, it's going to basically tell that we need to see Charles Flavla, whatever, immediately, whoever that is, whichever one was the bigger one.
The bigger, what do you mean, more important? Verdun Gandermooner?
Yes, that one.
Gandermooner. All right, I give it to him. I'm like, yeah, what the hell? Let's do this. Let's get some work.
And I won't walk back in with him.
I have a missive for you, young man.
Hand it here. Thank you. Thank you. He sets
put
it
my
on his
hand-
desk.
I put my hand out, palm up. Delivery fee.
Fine. He rustles 2 silver pieces from his pocket and puts it in your hand. Now be off. I have work to do.
I was told that was very important. You might want to read it now.
Remind me again, Nate. Whose hand did you write it in and sign it in?
My alter ego. So it's a thing from the charlatan background. I have a false identity that I have created as a dwarven baron who is a philanthropist. So he donates a lot of money to various cities. And I can forge documents, including official papers and personal letters, as long as I have seen an example of that kind of document. So it's just going to be an official missive from Baron Rumble Toadlick that they need to see him immediately, as they are skilled adventurers or something to that effect.
Okay. I'll be right back. I gotta pee. I'll be fast.
The bird's going to get annoying. Yes.
Duh.
Can you pick locks too?
I can, yes.
Sweet. All right, good.
I'm essentially a druid thief without the thief part, because I have proficiency in sleight of hand, deception, stealth, acrobatics, survival. So I'm basically a thief. Excuse me.
All right, let's see how very good you are by testing his credulity. I will roll a dice now. Oh, he's pretty credulous. He steps forward and opens the door to your right, Fester. And beyond that door is a small room with 2 pews in it, facing one another. He says, you and your friends can sit down. I'll be back soon. And then he walks through a door behind him and closes it.
I go get my friends and say, come on in. I'm sitting in this room over here.
Okay. Yeah, TikTok will pompously walk in the door. And
Sorry, I should have done this while I was up, but I'm going to get some ice water.
and I'll sit down.
Come on, gentlemen, let's go.
Alright, I think I'm finally done making my character.
You're a fish.
Yep. Tridents are terrible,
They are.
but I'm gonna use one anyway.
Yeah, I think I let them, when one of my players in the other group was wielding a trident, I think I let them reflavor a polearm.
I feel like tridents and spears should be 1d8 piercing.
Okay, sorry. Lovely, lovely tap water. A few minutes later, the mustachioed young man returns, steers his head around the door and says, tomorrow morning, an hour past noon.
And again, in a bellicose voice, I will say, TikTok is happy? And then I'll walk out.
All right, let's go.
Lame.
Looking around, gentlemen. Look at the big city. I've never been in a big city before.
They don't even have a mage tower.
I'm just gonna go down to the docks and kind of proselytize to sailors.
Mark
got more-
Jr.
It's got more than 5 buildings. It's a big town.
Oh, which one? Which one is Mark Jr.? There he is. Open up, you stupid thing. Oh, there we go. Okay, Mark Jr., give me a perception.
Lame. Lame.
What's lame about it? Okay.
At least it's not
My
history.
perception
Am I
sucks.
right?
Yeah.
Your perception does suck, but it did need to be very good to begin with. You can see in the far eastern reaches of the city, in Trumbull Keep, there is a very tall tower.
Ha ha. Mr.
Yeah, that's a
Snobby.
cheat.
Mr. Snobby Pants.
I'm gonna wander over there.
All right, well, you're coming from north out.
Yeah, so like right here.
Yeah, so you head over there, and there's 2 gates, both of which are open, one to the north and one to the east. There's many people going to and from the city across the River Nine, but almost no foot traffic aside from pacing guards going toward Trumbull Keep.
They're not gonna let random people in. Damn.
You never know.
I need the bird to be able to fly.
The bird needs the bird to be able to fly.
I mean, are there 2 guards standing on either side of the gate? Like it's obvious.
There's about a dozen guards, 2 just inside, or 2 at either ends of the bridge, a pair at either ends of the bridge, and many others just wandering around, looking down into the river, tossing stones.
They bored, huh?
Boring. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna walk up to one of the guards.
All right, the
Ask
first guard you meet is just outside the stone gates.
Like, hey, dude, what's up with that Trumbull Keep over there?
That's where
They're
the
like
mages do their thing. The whole point of the keep is for the mages.
Yeah. Can I take a visit?
I don't know. That's up to them.
Can I pull
Well, how do I get in?
Sizemore to
You
the
go
side?
talk. Sure, you can.
So I will pull Sizemore to the side, and in your own voice, I will say, Sizemore, And then I'll say, if you want to get somewhere, you just have to act important. And I just walk straight towards the door.
I mean, I'm a mage, so fuck it. All right, I'm going.
All right, across the long bridge, there's another pair of guards and a tall, dark wood door, double doors, banded in blue steel and shut tight.
I knock on it.
What do you want? The voice speaks.
I want to come in and learn from you.
To raise
wanna
the
learn?
dead!
Don't listen to my friend.
What appear to be eyes at the top of either door blink, and the voice speaks again. Learn what?
Magic. From
You have magic.
I do have magic. You have more magic.
I don't really have any magic now that I think about it.
The
But
mages in the keep have magic.
my mages have magic. It's true.
Yeah, that like some basic shit there.
Hmm.
But you were not willing to grant me access to learn from your mages?
Well,
have
that just
another
depends
student?
on what exactly you want to, what you're trying to learn.
I will repeat to raise the dead in the same voice.
Technically, I guess I can't really actually learn anything.
You can copy into your
I'll
stubble.
take a look inside, and the eyes in the top seem to just suck in, and it returns to its wooden planks, and then they pop back out again. Don't know that I see anyone that can raise the dead.
Some people become skeletons. Other ones, they're zombies.
All right, fuck these mages then.
But where are you going?
I'm leaving.
we were
if you're not gonna,
Having a
if you're not
conversation.
gonna let me in, I'm not just gonna sit here and haggle with eyeballs.
Well, but nobody ever comes to talk to me.
No, is this like the way they don't come? They come the other way.
But yeah. I mean, between me and the lighthouse at Shattership Pass, the mages wander back and forth, but mostly anything ever comes through me is just food and dirty people.
So why wouldn't you want to let me in? I'm not a dirty person. I'm another mage.
Well, see, the thing is, mages don't go through this way. And
I gotta get a
seeing
fucking-
as how a mage has never come through this way, I presume it's my responsibility to maintain the tradition. Yeah.
Okay, what about birds? Do birds come through? Got a big ass bird?
No, the birds can't even hardly go over. I made sure of that.
In a hushed and whispered voice, I will say, "Shut up, James. Shut up. How do we get in?"
All right, fuck these eyeballs. I'm going home. Well, I'm not going home, but I'm not saying fuck here either.
Okay, well, I'll see you next time when you when you come back.
No, you
Why
won't.
would I come back? Thanks.
Yeah, I'm not allowed in this way.
Doesn't mean we couldn't talk.
I'm gonna shush everybody and say in the same child's voice, "You're gonna get us caught."
Caught what? We're not even doing anything. We're waiting for meetings. I figure I come fuck with the Mage Guild, but they don't want mages. It's the most confusing shit I've ever heard of.
In the door's voice, I'm gonna say what he said about making sure the birds can't get over the top.
Lamey McLame Lane. Roll out. Fuck those eyeball doors.
They blink and then suck back in. You can hear them rustling around on the other side of the door.
All right, don't care. We go.
Where do we go?
Where do you
To-
go?
An inn.
Head back to 1-2
So we-
Heights?
No, so we got to get somewhere we can get an inn so we can go to the magistrates tomorrow. But we can dick around somewhere else too. I mean, does anybody need to buy anything, or does anybody even have money?
I got 22 silver pieces. Ha!
Well, from what you've seen through your travels, 1-2 Heights is, you know, it's Rich Town. It's Beverly Hills. Bestwich is a well-to-do suburb. North Out is clean, but relatively poor. East Lowe's is well, it's low. Actually, I made a handout for that. Hold on. East Lowe's. That's what the East Lowe's looks like.
Sweet,
Oh
Detroit.
yeah.
In the lady's sobbing voice, I'm gonna say that I have to throw a gala, and then in the guy's voice, the lawbringer guy's voice, I'll say gala, and
Are you
point towards
suggesting
1-2
we
Heights.
try to break into the gala?
Might need better clothes.
Yeah, I nod. I have a set of fine clothing I can put on.
Or you can't. Oh, wait, we need you to go get a sample of somebody's handwriting, so you can write us a note that we should get in, like an invitation. Like we need to find somebody with the invitation to this gala.
I nod and point at you excitedly.
Of course.
So the only people there are probably from the 1-2 Heights. I'm assuming.
And
We
then
need
I'll
to go
say,
up there.
in my master's voice, TikTok, you're a natural!
Okay, so we need to go to 1-2 Heights and find somebody who got invited to this gala and steal their motherfucking invitation, or just let Nate look at it. Either way. Let's roll.
All right, walking. Christopher type.
Okay.
While we're walking to 1-2 Heights, I'm going to make actual bird noises just to see if I can throw everybody off.
Okay. You walk up to 1-2 Heights. Then what?
Well, I mean, we should wait till it's, like, early evening, right? Because I don't know how humans do galas, but bird people generally do them at night. So,
Yeah, people normally do it at night as well.
so
Okay. Wait for night.
can we... None of you are good at that, I assume. So,
Assuming now.
these people are human, right?
Yes.
When we're looking around 1-2 Heights at nighttime, do we see people who are dressed up more particular than others, or people who are in costumes? I'm trying to get some sort of sense of if this is like a themed ball or something like that.
Well, what... First, show me where you're hanging out.
Her house was the green one right above the E in 1, too, right?
No.
No?
It was right here.
Yeah, that's the one I just...
No.
Oh, okay.
Right here. The double-sided L-shaped house.
Okay, this one right up here? Okay. So why don't we just kind of hang out, like, between these two houses right here? Surely some people are coming from the dock side.
Okay, yes. Carriages come up and down Bora Street, beginning around the 8 o'clock hour. And many of them are ornate. Many of them are more than ornate, excessive. And most of the carriages that come down that way are, they pull into the circular drive at the end of Bora Street and drop some people off and circle back out. As for people on the street, not really. There was a few lamplighters earlier on, but now the streets are mostly empty aside from merchants dragging their vending carts home.
So you gotta look at one of the invitations, Nate. It's the only way to do it.
Yeah, but how without just basically mugging one of these motherfuckers or rolling really good on stealth at the doorman checking the invitations?
Or don't these carriages have windows? Can you peek in a window, hope somebody's holding it?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, sure, I'll get a stealth check. 24, Clay. I'm gonna sneak up beside a carriage.
Okay, you do that. It is a white carriage with silver inlay.
Okay.
And the driver just pulled it to a stop.
I'm gonna look inside the windows. Are there curtains drawn or are the windows wide open?
The curtains are drawn. And the door opens right next to you.
I duck down.
The stairs flop out from within, and out steps a man in party dress and tights and pantaloons and whatnots, and he holds out his hand behind him, and his obese wife steps out. She's plump and with a beautiful smile that seems to shine.
Are they carrying anything?
She's carrying a satchel of sorts, a small one, like a purse, I guess you could call it.
Does it look to hold like a scroll, like an official invitation, or is it more like a coin purse?
Like a big coin purse.
Okay. Can I slip into the cart with my 24? Into the carriage?
You can give me a check. Let's see how good your acrobatics is.
16?
Good enough. Yeah, you can hop up in there just as the driver's stepping down to close the door behind the exiting patrons. And once inside, it is lined in black, red, and white velvet. And both of the seats are in fact storage chests.
I mean, I
Loot.
guess I might as well go rummaging through their shit. I have a thing against rich people. So
Okay, the carriage starts to move. You open up the rear, and there's a small chest about the size of, 3 fists, that is clamped down with a lock and a wrap-over clamp, and there are several, what do you call them, the bundles of cloth. I don't remember. Bolts
Yes,
of
bolts.
cloth. That's what they're called, right? Yes, there's several bolts of very fine cloth.
So basically, the small chest is bolted to the carriage, is what you're saying.
It's like under a hasp.
With a lock.
Yes.
I'm gonna try and pick it. Fuck it.
You can feel the bump of the carriage exiting the driveway and hitting the road.
You
Okay?
can just
You're
grab
gonna
it and
pick
go, dude.
Well, I assume that I have to pick it to grab it and go, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to pick it real quick. With a 10.
No, but it does look weak enough that you might break it if you had a tool.
Okay. I'm gonna hit it with my quarterstaff, I guess. How big is this cart?
About 5 feet wide.
So no, I'm not gonna do that. Is there anything like a loose piece of wood or something in here? What are the bolts of cloth wrapped around?
They're not. They're just sort of in the seat. In the bench under the seat.
How badly am I looking to rob these people?
You have a dagger or something?
You're pretty committed already.
I
Okay.
do, yeah. I'm gonna pull out my club.
Mm-hmm.
This is just a test. It's verbal as well, damn it.
Well, the road is pretty loud. The horses, there's many carts coming and going.
Okay. Then I'm gonna cast Shillelagh and bash it with a magical club.
All right, attack it. Yes, you hit it, and it snaps.
Okay. I'm gonna grab it and as much of the cloth as I can carry.
You're a small person. A
I'm
small
yes,
thing,
I'm not.
aren't
Yeah,
you?
I'm medium in
Yeah.
size, but yeah, I'm not a big guy, and I'm pretty weak as well. I only have an 8
You
strength.
can carry 2 bolts and the chest.
Okay, so I'm gonna look out the window, and once I feel it's safe, I'm just gonna tuck and roll. I think.
All right. The cart. How do I pick a line? Cart made it through the driveway, came back down this way, and by the time you looked to jump out, was making this turn.
I don't have a line or anything, but okay.
Can you guys not see my lines? How do I
Yeah.
draw for you guys to see?
If it should be on like the token layer. Sometimes if you're on like a different layer, you can't see where you're drawing, or we can't see what you're drawing rather.
Yeah, I'm on the objects and tokens layer.
Huh. There you
Anyhow,
go.
this is
I see it now.
Oh yeah, I do too.
There might just be lag on your end. That's all.
okay. I'll refresh it. Anyway, that's where you, yeah, that's where you find yourself when you get out. What did you guys do while you watched him roll away?
Nothing. Watched him roll away.
I'm down by the docks. I'm not even really in the area.
Oh, okay.
I'm sort
Fish
of.
guy's not even with us.
rich.
Me and fucking Fester.
Okay.
So we're just hiding there, standing there watching.
Okay.
Put some fine clothes on, but I can't talk my way in.
More carriages make their way around. As the door opens and closes, you can hear the partygoers inside having a good time, glasses and silver
Sneak in the back
clinking,
door, Nate. What's up? Fuck them.
and you can hear the band playing. It's playing something of a fast waltz right now.
Fast waltz. Why are we even trying to get in here? Fuck them. Why do we want in there? Nate?
I'm not there to tell you, bro. When I get back, you can ask me and I'll tell you.
All right, you wait,
Down
and
the captain.
oh, Dad,
No, I
why are
walk-
you miles away?
I
TikTok
walk Nate.
gets back. Okay.
What's up,
You
TikTok?
followed the trail of the crate or the cart carriage.
Mhm.
God dang it!
Walk right up on my annoying bird friend and be like, hey, TikTok, why are we even at this party?
TikTok's got to think of a good way to answer that.
I like that. I like that cloth, though. I like that. That fabric's nice.
So, in an effort to distract you, I will say Sizemore and TikTok, friends till the end, and hand you the cloth.
Yeah, hold on. Nah, what are you trying to hide? What are you hiding? I crit on the insight, homie. You hiding something.
It's fine.
He knows you're hiding.
Give me a deception. Hold on. Maybe I'll crit too. No.
Why you being shady?
So, loud as shit, because I only know the phrase loud as shit. To raise the dead!
I do not see the chest, Nate. It's cool.
Oh, it's cool. I'll share the spoils with you. I like to steal
Oh,
from
no,
rich people.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I just like the cloth. It's shiny.
But I will open the chest. What's in the chest?
Are you a seamstress or a
No.
seamster?
No, I made clocks.
Oh, okay. What do they call it, Clay? We just listened to a whole horrible podcast about it.
Who? What?
Clockmakers.
Clockmakers? Oh my God! Doesn't matter.
It was just a front for my master's necromancy, so it doesn't really matter.
But you still learn how to make clocks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. You still got a skill out of it. All right. So what's in the chest, Clay?
Horologist.
It's locked.
Oh, it's locked, Nate. You gotta pick that shit, Nate.
I mean, at this point, I already have a magical club. Can I just beat it?
No, pick it.
Fine.
Another cart rolls, or carriage rolls by.
21.
Oh, we get tucked in a little alley or something.
Okay. You pick it. You open it. It has 21 gold pieces and a lease to the South End stable yard.
Did we just inherit the South End stable yard?
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it signed by someone?
Yep, it's signed by 2 bankers, a witness, and a Mr. M. Chiselmore.
Chiselmore? Wait a second. You hustling on my name?
Yeah. The bank representatives have names too, but I don't feel like making them up.
How confident do I feel that I could forge something that says he signed it over to me?
Well, that would be a transfer or a new lease, not a lease.
I don't know. I don't know how humans do these things. So I'll have to figure out something to do with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
so
show it to Sizemore and just have a puzzled look on my face.
I mean, I'm an intelligent guy. It's just a lease.
Sizemore, what do you know about renting land and buildings?
I mean, probably very little, but I have a lore book. You know, give me the lore on it.
Sure. What lore do you know of rental law? Go for it. Roll.
What roll? What do you want?
D20 against your what you call it?
History check.
There you
Or
go.
what?
Sure, why not? 15. Yeah. Leases aren't deeds, and you can't just
Who owns the property then? It would be
The
on the
bank.
lease. The bank owns it. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So these bank signatures may be way more helpful, Nate. Like get a massive loan and then just dip.
Yeah, you're bank fraudsters.
So in a slightly
Bam!
confused voice that sounds like it's from a small person, I'll say, "But how do we make use of this?" And I'll stroke my beak.
Well, nothing yet, but we're gonna hold on to it because that could be very helpful.
Maybe
in
we
the
can
park.
bribe our way into the gala? I just show you the money and say gala in her sobbing voice.
No, we might be able to. Is anybody else paying anybody? We have to be sly about it, right? You can't just walk up and be like, "Here's $10."
Well, okay. I can tell you more than likely not one of you has the dress to pass.
I have a fine set of clothing. Like it came with my character.
As do I, but I'm a bird.
All right, but this is
I'm a
this
soldier.
is
No
well,
fine dress.
you have, I guess it would go without notice because a lot of places are like this in whatever the world this is I created. But Wendlow is a very diverse place that doesn't look down, or well, maybe there's prejudice everywhere, but there's races of all sorts that you've seen in this city.
Have I seen other Kenku?
Not likely.
Then I think
But
they would
maybe.
remember inviting a giant bird or not.
Say again.
I said then I think they would remember whether or not they invited a giant bird.
Truce.
Kind of ruins that whole
But I'm just a
inconspicuous
half
thing.
elf in
Mhm.
fine clothing.
It's true. But is it super fine like 1-2 heights fine? Give me a
I
roll.
think-
Let's see if you have a matching sort of sense of style as the people who regular Wendlow and 1-2 heights. Just roll a d20.
No,
No, you do not.
no, not even close. All right, fine. Fuck them people.
What?
I don't want any stupid
Doesn't mean the
gala.
party's over. The
We
gala
must burn
goes
this
on.
bitch to the ground.
You guys have been fucking around for so long that you finally notice that the carriages have stopped coming. And the driveway, the circular drive, or the J-shaped driveway of the Lovett house is packed with waiting carriages. And I have to pee again. Hold
Loot
on.
them bitches, Nate. Or let's break the fuck in. Because who holds the gala the day after your husband died? And I don't even know why the fuck we want in here. Nobody answered the question of why we want in this place.
Right, I distracted you with lies and bolts of cloth.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
What the
Yeah, I have no idea why you're trying to break in.
I don't know either.
I'm not trying to break
I
in.
don't have
I'm
the-
trying to get in legally.
I don't have the ability to break in anyways. My shit's shitty.
You and
I do
I.
not.
Fog cloud. You can
was
climb in
saying.
a window without being seen, but I'm
I've-
not really there at the moment.
I've not seen your character sheet, Mark, but I'm fairly certain that both of us have at least Thunderwave. So we could
have
get in
Thunder-
if we really wanted.
Oh yes, yes, we can get in. I can cast sleep on the guys at the front door.
There's no inconspicuous way to get in.
Or I can do burning hands and burn this motherfucker to the ground.
You burn one side, I'll knock down the other, and so I'm just gonna Clay. I'm gonna try to walk up to the door.
Okay, there's 4 guards, 2 near the door and 2 standing afar, sort of at the front side flank. That's not a flank at all, but they go out at angles, standing in the driveway. And which are you stealthing?
No, I'm just gonna walk right up to the front.
Okay, you get stopped by a guard who's standing about 10 feet before the door. Who are you? What do you want?
I will bow before him, and I will say, "My name is John Smith. He's part of the band," and then I'll imitate the music coming from inside the gala. Sorry, I'm late. Carriage had a broken wheel.
Well, give me a deception roll.
Yep. Okay. Bam. 17.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go around to the backside to the second servant's entrance that you see. Good luck tonight.
Thanks. Come on, boys. They're ready tonight. And I'll gesture for the other 2 to come with and walk around the service entrance.
Fuck, I need an instrument to carry or something. I'll be your bodyguard.
No, I just...
Cool.
You can be my dancers. I just make the sound.
Can't dance, bitch.
Well, I don't know that about you. Did the occasion ever come up on the boat for you to dance? I doubt it.
No, I'm a user. I'm not a dancer.
You are now.
How do you know you weren't getting down with a sea shanty?
Because my performance is 0.
That
That's how I
doesn't
know.
mean people who are bad at dancing dance all the time.
I mean, that's fair. I could dance.
Fester, what are you doing?
I'm acting like a soldier.
Why are you so far away from your microphone?
I'm not. I'm right here.
Why are you acting like a soldier when I gave you the in to be a dancer?
Oh, you want me to be a dancer now? Okay, I can dance.
Bands don't generally travel with soldiers.
I can dance.
I need bodyguards.
He could be your percussionist.
Okay, whatever. You can be whatever you want to be.
There,
I got
performance
the
of 14.
Damn, I like it. You can be whatever you want to be. All right, sweetness. I really don't want in this fucking gala. Thingamajigger. I don't even want in.
All right, you head around.
Well, now we're in.
You go north and then turn west. And
Fucking bird.
there's a double servant's entrance. But you can see down at the far end of the building, there's a single entrance there as well.
Well, he said the second entrance, so
Yeah, he said the second servant's entrance. So whichever one I judge that to be.
the second one we come across, that's the one that it is.
Okay.
Find the one with the people in uniforms smoking outside of it.
Mhm.
Bam. That's
Yep.
how you know exactly where
There's
it
2
is.
young men, one with a rolled cigarette and the other with a pipe, standing at the back door, leaning on their knees.
Leaning
I'm
on
sorry,
their knees.
leaning on their heels.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say he's part of the band and shrug my shoulders and point at the door.
They raise their eyebrows as in some sort of sarcastic, as if I give a shit gesture.
So we just walk in. They
Yeah,
just
so
walk
we
in.
just walk
Okay,
in.
Let's go.
Yep. Doors open. You walk in, and you are instantly hit with the cacophony of the band reverberating around a tiled kitchen that is also bustling with dozens of people.
Put the whole kitchen to sleep.
Okay. I can't
Fuck
stop
this
you,
kitchen.
but I don't think that's necessary.
Fine. Let's go. Why are we here? I fucking hate you, bird guy.
Friends till the end. And once we're in, I'm just gonna drop the ruse and just try to spot the lady, whatever the fuck her name was. She's not important. Her money is important, though.
Anybody remember her name?
Mrs. Lovett?
No.
Yeah.
That was not
Bullshit.
her name. But
Anakin.
But Fester knows her face.
Sure.
What, the servant lady that met us?
No, we don't want.
No.
No,
Why do I want a servant?
Captain Lovett's wife.
Sandra.
No, that was the ship.
Close.
Oh.
I don't know. It
Read
was
the
something.
fucking note, and I don't see it. He didn't write her fucking name.
No, you sure didn't.
I don't care.
Douche.
Whatever. We know what
Hey,
she looks like. I'll find her. Just gonna scan the room until I see
Okay.
her.
You can't see the ballroom from the kitchen. There are two pathways, both of which the servants only seem to use in one direction. One's an entrance, one's an exit.
Yeah.
And so traffic flows in a circle. The one they're leaving through is at the far end of the kitchen.
All right, then that's where we'll go.
All right. You shuffle past a bunch of people. In fact, it gets so crazy with people running around with trays in their hands,
Sleight of hand,
stacks
Pete.
of drinks. Hold on, I'm bringing something up real quick. You guys will have to give me I guess, athletics? As you try to dodge and weave your way through the kitchen and all the servers, the cooks, and the chefs, and something like that. Without fucking something up.
0, bitch.
You got a 0? Alright.
I got a 19, baby.
Mark,
Got an 11.
I'm sorry, Sizemore upturns a pyramid of champagne flutes stacked on a huge tray carried by 2 hands above his head. A man. You knock the whole assemblage over and it comes crashing down on top of you.
Like, you dick. Did you just throw all these glasses
Oh
at me?
my god! The guy screams in a rather effeminate voice, I'm gonna have to start all over! And he picks up the tray and whacks you on the ass with it as he storms away.
I'm gonna mimic him, like in a sarcastic way. Oh my god! And then keep walking.
He doesn't even hear you. He's rushing away and he's pulling from the cabinet champagne flutes as quick as he can. He's stacking them again into a
I'm
new
gonna stand
pyramid.
right here and trip his ass.
You're so petty.
God.
You hate me, but you're so petty.
Hey! You hear
Dude.
one of the chefs, or I'm sorry, well, you might know him as a chef, a man in a tall white hat with fringe on top. What are you doing? Stand and move! Traffic moves!
I move. I stay with the bird. Dick. I'm gonna see him out on the dance floor.
Okay. At the end of the room, there's one server after another, shuffling through that door, coming from behind you, from other aisles, from your left. Traffic is constant.
No, we'll
You
just
ready to go out on
stay
the
with
dance
the
floor?
flow of it,
Let's
yeah.
go.
And then as soon
Yeah,
as
let's
we
go.
can break away from the group, we will.
All right, you won't be able to move together. You'll have to move individually.
Go,
to
Nate,
get
and then I'll
yourselves into
go.
traffic.
Yeah.
And then, Dad, you come.
Roger that.
Okay.
So one at a time. Let's go. We just blend
As-
right in.
You slip out into like a partition hallway that acts as a vestibule between the ballroom and the kitchen, and then another, and then a third one on the right, which seems to have doors on either side to 2 different coat rooms and benches with shoe racks underneath them. And beyond there, you walk out into the ballroom, where people are dancing a slower waltz. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There's steps all in line, everyone like a giant parade circling around the room. And as the servants come out the doors, behind you, with you. They spread out in all directions.
Okay.
I tried to join in, but I can't.
You can't. You
I
will
can't.
certainly. You're confident you'll fuck something up.
I'm thinking about just doing it.
It's a really tight dance, and the whole dancing crowd, moving in an oblong, an oval, is surrounded by people who are clapping along.
Can
I try to clap along.
Can I skirt around them towards the stage where the band is playing?
Yeah, the patrons seem to have left. Everywhere you look, there's a path for servers, and they're all taking advantages of it. It's like everybody seems to have everything worked out.
I'm gonna roll an insight. 20. Does this come off to me as coincidental or as some sort of I don't like choreographed or something more sinister?
Flash mob.
With a 20, I will tell you exactly what it appears to be, and that is a couple hundred people who have done this so many times that they have it to a science.
The hokey pokey.
Okay. Sheep. I'm gonna walk towards the stage. I'm gonna get on the stage, wait my turn to go along that way. Where's the band playing?
The band is playing on an arrangement of tables, and surrounded on either side of them are the dining tables. Imagine this with me. It's a long rectangular room, and along one whole wall, and then making an L at the ends, is clothed tables with silver and crystal all over them. And in the center of all that, sitting on top of tables, is the 10-piece band.
Okay, is there a way I can get to a vantage point? How about that?
Vantage point. Well, there's busts
Like a
on
mezzanine,
columns, half
or...
columns. You could get. There is room on the stage that the band is, or on the tables that the band is standing on. It's like they put them all together as a makeshift stage.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
And
I'm
stand. Yeah, and I'm just gonna imitate the band. Once the verse rolls around, so I can keep with it, and then I'll jump on the stage and mimic that while I look for the lady.
Okay. Evan Fester, Sizemore.
Yeah, what am I doing?
I'm clapping along with them.
Okay. I don't know. What are you doing, Fester?
I'm falling down drunk. I'm just falling down.
You're what?
I'm falling down.
Why are you falling down? I didn't ask for
I can clap along with them.
athletics.
Oh,
Okay.
But he gave it to
along.
you.
You can keep time.
I'm just watching
Bam.
the bird, keeping an eye on the bird.
From what vantage? Are you standing near, far?
Wherever the nearest waiter is or server is that has a glass of
They're
champagne, I
always
grab one and I watch him.
Okay. Okay. Within 20 seconds, TikTok, you can see Miss... Hold on just a moment. I got to keep bringing this back up. Petra Namzi, Captain Lovett's wife,
Okay.
circling around the room with a melancholy face, arm in arm with her father,
The long
Vernon
ringer.
Gandermoeder,
Does she look happy?
No.
and neither of them looks happy.
Has she noticed me?
No.
I'm gonna point at her until she notices me. Like, until the crowd starts to notice that I'm pointing at her.
Are you at
Thank
the front
God,
of the
standing.
stage?
Yes,
Nearest
absolutely. Like, I'm
crowd?
going to get her attention and then invite her up on stage.
Holy shine.
That's
Okay.
my plan. What? Worst case
And
scenario, we
I
get kicked out. The fuck do I care?
As they come around to the side of the dancing circle that opposes you, she looks up and gets a glance at you, but seems distracted. She comes around the circle to the northern end of the hall, and there again, she is twirled about by her father and looks up at you.
If she looks like she's gonna pass me, I'm gonna reach an arm out and try to pull her up. Like I'm cutting in, but bringing her onto the stage.
Hold on a moment. Okay. As she approaches, an arm reaches out of the crowd to your right. And what? Come on, roll 20 for cereal. For cereal, I'm gonna punch you in the nuts.
2 and 6. Those are numbers. And a 15. So
God
3
damn.
numbers for 1 arm. Okay.
No, it was a 2. Obviously, you can see somebody reaching up to try to get a hold of you. It's a wide-shouldered man in a white shirt with a stern look on his face.
Does she accept my arm? I'm not like gonna pull her up, but I'm gonna put my hand on her and gesture for her to come up.
She's pretty much at this point, as she circles, catching every look at you that she can, with sort of an incredulous look on her face, because she doesn't know who you are.
Then in my best Leslie Gore, I'll say, it's my party and you can cry if I want to. I can cry if I want to. And then I'll kind of fade away from the guard. I mean, he can come up onto the stage if he wants, but... She had to... I'm assuming she changed attire, right?
Oh, yes. She looks
So,
different, yes.
I assumed she found my note. So, is the guard following me up onto the stage?
Yep, he's beginning to climb now.
Okay. Does he look... I'm going to say aggressive, because obviously he looks aggressive. But does he look like he means to cause me harm, or he means to remove me from the situation?
He looks like the drill sergeant from Full Metal Jacket.
So also the dad from Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
No, I was talking about a character, not a man.
Okay. Okay, then I'm going to back through the band until I can step off the table, and then there's a crowd around the tables, I assume?
Yep.
Okay, then I'm going to step off the table, fade into the crowd, then go on my hands and knees and go underneath the tables. Hopefully that warrants advantage.
Do I notice this?
Yes, you do have advantage in a large moving crowd. Yes,
do I
you're
notice
watching
this?
everything he does. You see him
fucking
until he disappears
bird
into
guy.
the crowd.
You let me
I'm
go with my
waiting for y'all
plan.
to
Whose
speak
fault
up.
is that? Whose fault is it you let the bird guy go with the plan after saying fucking bird guy like 15 times already?
Because I figured, fuck it, why not? Where's the fun in that? Fuck it, might as well have some fun. But I still don't understand why we're here. So I just watched the fucking bird guy. I'm about to bounce and go find my buddy Scott.
Scott,
I literally
I'm
just
worried
had to
your
take my dog
screen
outside
name
to go to
your
the
cha-
bathroom, and nothing has happened.
Nothing has happened.
I tried to get her to come on stage with me. She doesn't even fucking recognize me. How many bird people are in this town? I'm gonna rob
No,
that bitch.
she never met you. Only
she
Fester
did.
went in.
No, I slipped a note in her. I assumed we all went in.
Yeah, but she didn't see you.
No,
Obvious.
I assumed you
Oh.
slipped the note to the servant at the door. The servant knew you.
Oh, then in that case, I would have said I'm TikTok when she passed by. Duh.
Oh, okay.
I assumed that we all went
Then
in.
now
with
she
Fester.
knows your name.
Right, and I wrote in the note that she should give TikTok her most prized possession.
Give me your shit.
Because it will help me find her husband who's not really dead. Damn. And if she doesn't
Okay.
seem to react when I say my name is TikTok, then after
No,
this whole...
she does.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, now she knows your name. Okay. So Fester is standing at the door, getting bunked by every server who comes out. Sizemore is just turned around to go back into the kitchen, I think.
Oh yeah, I'm about to leave, but I
And-
can't because what if the bird needs me? So I just stand there and clap along watching the fucking bird.
You can't see the bird. You know that he is somewhere in the room.
Well, if I just stand there and clap along, watching for the bird.
Okay.
I
You're
think I'll
under the
notice a
table.
goddamn 4-foot bird.
4'8".
4'8" bird. It's fucking huge.
Yeah, but you can't see him amongst a bunch of 5 and 6 foot tall people.
I mean, that's fair. It's cool. Let's go. I'm waiting on the bird to show up. I'm assuming he'll come out the way we went in.
Okay, TikTok. You're under the table. What do you do?
Can I see her from under the table?
Oh, it'll be difficult. Give me an insight.
You mean a perception?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
A 20.
You do. You can see her legs. You can identify her dress and her shoes.
Does she look like she is attempting to make her way out of the dancing circle?
The dance just ended. And yes, the circle is exiting the room. They're exiting the room in like a vortex of people. The double doors opened as the song ended, and then the circle broke at one end and continued around until everyone, or it is continuing around until everyone leaves the room that was dancing.
Okay, and what does she do?
She follows the line.
Then I guess I'm just going to hang out until she comes back. I don't really know. People are weird.
Okay. Well, the people who had formed, I guess, the rhythm keepers outside the dancers step in as the next piece starts.
Oh, God.
And except this time, it's not an up tune or low tune waltz. It's actually a 4/4, a more traditional beat that
A 6/4?
this somber song seems to mandate a slower, less organized dance.
Okay. Then is the double doors still open?
No, they close behind the last pair of people to leave.
Is there other exits or entrances to this room?
There's 5 in total. Hold on.
God damn it. At this point, I just want to rob the bitch and leave.
Say that again.
Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Well, now she knows who he is. So, if she plans on giving me her most prized possession, she's going to give it to me. So I will find Sizemore and Fester and say that we can leave.
Okay.
No, it's all about greed. Fine. You're like, and I don't know it, and I don't really care.
It's not about greed, Mark. It's about sticking it to the man.
Oh, okay. Robin
Well,
Hood style.
act like you know it. Okay. So, you make your way out the entrance. The 2 young men, once smoking, has now turned into 6, playing cards on an upturned wastebasket. And you can hear carriages, horses getting restless. A few carriages starting to move.
Someone's going to get paid to scoop all that poop.
Hell yeah, ain't gonna be me. Let's go. We got a meeting tomorrow, so we go back to the inn
Okay.
and
Are you
north
going
out.
back to the poor? Oh, you're going
We're
up
gonna
to
go
north.
north out. Yeah.
I will do a quick once around of the building to see if she's looking out any of the windows or anything like that for me.
Okay. She is not.
Okay. And then we can go to the inn.
All right. At the inn, you have a meal and
Sleep.
I'm gonna meet up with them at the inn and just see
Alright.
what's been going on.
Annoying fucking bird guy. That's what.
in North Out, a night stay and large beds that you must share will cost you a gold piece.
A gold piece, bitch. This isn't. No, get the fuck out of here with that shit. A gold piece, motherfucker.
Well, I mean, it comes
the
with
North
dinner
Out.
and breakfast.
I'll pay for
That's just
everybody.
supposed to be complimentary.
Yeah, I'll pay for
Bitch.
everybody. I'll just
Okay.
throw money
Gold
around like
piece.
I'm rich or something. So
I
I'll
got
put-
$90. I got 90
So-
gold pieces. So
You eat well, you drink well, you sleep 2 to a bed.
for a
And-
gold piece, I'm about to burn this bitch to the ground.
They're pretty comfy beds. They're not straw.
Still, 2 to a bed for a motherfucking gold piece.
It's a busy part of
Dang.
town. Okay.
Fine.
What
Yeah.
happens in the morning? You wake up and you can smell breakfast.
It better be good, motherfucker.
We eat
Yep,
breakfast.
It's hog and ale with biscuits.
My presumed favorite. I'll just have some berries, please.
The girl ain't come back
Wow.
from picking berries yet this morning.
Then
Well, we're not far from the marketplace.
I'll just eat bread. I don't think the Kenku are carnivores or omnivores. I would bet that I'm. All right, I'm a vegan. That's what's happening.
I think so.
Okay, so you get great big hog chops and biscuits as big as your fist and some ale, and then where to there? Where that was a sentence.
Do we want to go meet with what's her name? At hour past sunrise.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Charla Razorflank or whatever.
No,
Charles
should've given-
Farah.
Char
Should have
Farah.
given normal names. I'm sorry, guys. Okay,
It's okay.
an hour past dawn, and you find yourselves once again in the magistrate's office, in the vestibule, and there sits that young, mustachioed man.
Hey,
Plain of face, not a wrinkle on him, few freckles.
hey, Ginger.
Yourself.
Ginger.
What are you doing
Got a
here?
meeting?
It's
We got a
another
meeting.
6 hours till your meeting. You agreed to a meeting at an hour past noon.
No, you said an hour past sunrise.
That
Oh,
was
you're
the
such a
first, but that
douche.
meeting was canceled when you took the meeting at hour past noon.
No, we wanted both of them.
Can't
You're a
have
douche.
both. Sorry.
What? It's
So-
two different people. What do you mean I can't have two?
They are
It's two
very busy men, and when the magistrate is off seeing to business, the second man to the magistrate will take his business, and vice versa. You can't have them both.
Throat punch the shit out of this motherfucker. Somebody.
If
Throat
you do,
punch the
I'll have
shit.
you arrested.
God damn.
I just laugh
I'm leaving.
in somebody else's voice.
Okay.
Unless there's something else to do, I'll just sit and wait
Eat a
patiently
dick.
for an hour past noon.
You guys just sit there. Okay. Hour past noon arrives.
Enter back in.
Okay, back into the magistrate's vestibule. Good, you're here. Mr. Charles Farah, second man to the magistrate, will meet with you now.
I never
I'm
left.
sorry. The magistrate, Verdun Gandermooner, was unavailable. So, Charles
tits.
Farah will...
You're a douchebag. Doesn't even keep your own shit. God damn, I hate this fucking
He's a
place.
yeller belly. That's what I say.
Well, anyway.
I go in. I ignore the fuck out of you. Shut up, dick.
Okay, he removes his silver spectacles and sets them on the desk. Combs his well-kept mustache. And then turns and leads you through to let's see. Oh, he escorts you through a series of doors to a meeting room where a man is waiting at the head of a long table. He is small or slight in every way, also wears a pair of silver spectacles and a well-kept beard, and greets you with a wide, welcome smile. "Welcome," he says brightly. "Come and sit. Tell me about yourselves."
I look confused.
I just stand there and stare at him.
We're here about the notice.
Right.
You need
Adventure.
adventures.
Monster contracts. Yeah, sit. From where did you come?
I thought he would be stronger. Then I sit down.
Our ship was destroyed. We barely survived.
Oh, that's
Now
terrible.
we're ready to kill some shit.
Again, I'll imitate the crashing sounds.
You're not talking about
The Sandra Cullen, yes.
Lawbringer's son-in-law. He was a beloved son-in-law. At least that's what I hear. It's quite the shame.
Lame.
Damn it, TikTok, I don't care about this.
So,
Alright, so what about these
do
monsters
you
that's
have
on the front?
names? Or am I supposed to sign a contract to the 4?
Well, I want to hold on. I want to
Okay.
know what we're going after before we sign any kind of contract.
Ah, okay. I, as city council member and second to the magistrate, can offer you a contract for the... oh, shit, that's the wrong one. To eliminate, to the best of your ability, the toothy troglodytes that infest the city's sewers. For proof of every 5 that you kill, you will be awarded 1 gold talon. And, if the council deems your efforts worthy, a note of confidence from the city council.
What exactly is a gold talon?
It's worth 10 gold pieces.
2 gold pieces per troglodyte. How many troglodytes would you say would curry favor?
Well, let's see. The last party that went down there, 3 youths from the South End, they died. So I'm sure if you brought something back, the city council would consider it. I know I will.
All right, sweetness.
Damn it, why do you always speak in riddles? I slam my fist on the table.
Well, there's some ambiguity to the process. See, with myself as only a junior member of the city council, yet with the weight of the power of second man to the magistrate, there's men hanging over me, like Lawbringer and Gandermooner and several others.
Are you guys elected or appointed?
Some elected, some appointed. The first man to the city council is an elected city council member, appointed to first man by his fellow city council members.
Okay. All right. Just wondering how the political process in your town
do
works.
You have names, or
I am
should we
Sizemore,
say good day now?
the wizard.
I imitate a clock.
He starts writing.
I am Valentus Searath.
Can you spell that for me?
I'll spell it out for him.
I am Fester Macbeth.
I continue to imitate a clock.
He's a TikTok. That's his name. TikTok, TikTok.
Okay. Do you happen to have any group or party affiliations, members of any councils or boards?
No.
Okay.
Unless
Yeah.
TikTok Clockmakers Guild.
Would you like me to put Shipwreck as place of origin?
Sure.
Well, how will we find your next of kin?
There's no Mexican.
I was about to say there is no next of kin.
You know, I found you sleeping in a graveyard.
He just says whatever he thinks, doesn't he?
He does.
Okay.
That's
So,
where he's from. A graveyard.
with the power vested in me by the city council and the city magistrate's office, here is a contract presented to you for reward at the city council's discretion upon payment of proof of troglodyte death. Sign here.
I sign it.
All of you.
Can we get like a copy of this contract?
Yes, you will be receiving a notarized copy on your way out the door.
I'll sign it.
Not knowing that I've ever signed my own signature, I will attempt to sign clock noises in Mark's handwriting.
Clock noises seem to come out as dashes and dots.
Okay, that's what I do.
Is that everyone?
No. Missing
No.
our friend here. Fester.
Fester? You can
Yeah, I
make
put
an X if
FM.
you can't sign your
I
name.
put FM. Those are the 2 letters I know.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, on your way then. I have other appointments.
Thank you for your time.
Good luck.
We were supposed to wait a week for that. Get the fuck out of here.
Wait, little shits. Exactly. Yep, motherfuckers.
Before we leave, I'll ask him where the nearest entrance to the sewers is.
Grab a big grate, lift it. I don't look around for them.
This guy's such a douche. Damn.
No,
get out.
I don't mean to be a douche. It's just I don't look down that much, he says as you leave.
Condescending prick motherfucker. Oh! Roll out.
Now you pass the condescending, mustachioed motherfucker who sits at the front door and holds out a rolled piece of paper as you walk by.
What's that paper say?
What's the contract?
Notarized copy.
Yes. Snatch that shit. Walk out.
Thank you, kind sir.
All right. Everybody, I guess, can give me a perception on the way out.
Nope. TikTok don't see shit.
Perception.
Okay, Sizemore. You notice,
21.
and Fester, you both notice that the young mustachioed man is not very careful about his official office. He leaves his notary stamp laying around on his desk, his spectacles, his, what do you call them? Signs of office. And, well, that's about it. He's not a very careful man.
That's awesome, Nate. We can get the notary when we need it.
I didn't notice that. So, okay. Awesome.
No, I tell you, TikTok. As
Okay.
we walk out. To raise the dead!
Okay. You walk out on this corner in Northout, and down the street you can see a wide sewer grate in the middle of the street.
Can I read over this contract really quickly before we go down here?
Mm-hmm.
Are we bound to, kill a certain number of them?
It says you will... Let's see. Where is it? It says, as city council member, Charles Veer, second man to the magistrate, hereby offers contract to, you named, to eliminate, to the best of your ability, the toothy troglodytes that infest the city's sewers. For proof of every 5 that you kill, you will be awarded 1 gold talent, and if the council deems your efforts worthy, a note of confidence from the city council.
Alright, that's fair enough.
So jump in the sewer.
Okay. That is where we will have to start next time, because I must go pick up Sebastian. But,
You lucky dog, you.
yeah.
Will he be joining us?
I don't know. It is Tech Week, and he's doing 10 shows in the coming week. I think 2 of them fall. I think he has to do 2 shows on Sunday, but I'm not sure.
Damn, fuck that.
Really.
So,
Dreams and aspirations. Pff, I'll just work 50 hours a week. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
so fine work. I ran it right up to the minute.